But you know it, on our YouTube channel, it actually says
Who it is?
the name of the song
Yeah.
and everything, so it could guide people
Yeah.
to the right area.
Right. 28. You locked in? You locked on?
Locked in, locked on. Welcome back, champions.
All right. Hey, I like it. Feels good
It does feel good.
saying that.
We took a week off. Oh, just me saying that.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
thought you meant our week off.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about why we took a week off. And let's go through maybe some champions.
Yeah.
Wanna?
We got to point out the champions. I ran the Conquest Conquest this past weekend. It's a sanctioned B tier. I'll just start with Jordan Castro taking first place in MPO. It was a 6-hole playoff for first place. Jonathan Bo'o, local guy here, shot 14 down to catch him at first place.
Wow.
And then pushed a 6-hole playoff. It was so exciting. It was awesome.
Way to go, Jordan.
Yeah, way to go, Jordan. Third place, tied for third place, we got Michael Templeman, who's local to Glendale, and then Sean Tapley of Tucson. Good shooting, guys. MP40. This guy that finished first place in MP40 did unbelievable because not only would he have beaten MPO, Jordan's score of 13 strokes. He beat Jordan by 13 strokes.
So the MP40 beat the open division by 13 strokes.
Joshua Johnson shot 13 down, 13 down, 13 down.
That's insane.
Unreal.
It's not that easy, that track.
1031, 1031, 1038 rated rounds back to back to back. That's incredible. Great shooting, Josh.
Wow. Way to go, Josh.
Dynamic player from Flagstaff.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Second place, I think we all know who this is. Pete Ulibarri,
Oh.
28 down.
So he would have got second place in the open division.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, he actually would have won it as well by 2 strokes.
Right. Well, if Josh wasn't in it, but Josh was.
Correct. If Pete was just an MPO, he would have won it by 2 strokes.
You guys are doing it for the old guys.
Way to go, old guys.
Yeah.
I love seeing the old guys.
Old guys crush.
And then Jeff Wilson tied for first in MPO. He shot 26 down at the end of the weekend. Moving into the even older guys, the MP50s, Tommy Guns Trujillo. I should be able to pronounce that by now. Way to go, Tommy.
Yep.
Second place, Roger Jimenez. Tied for third place was Robert Cummings, my co-TD, and then Joe Langmeyer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tommy's actually a better player than he.
He's hot and cold.
Is he hot and cold?
He's hot and cold, but you'll see him. My goodness, you'll see him throw down, though. Competing with the young pro, for sure.
Yeah.
On his good days, absolutely.
He just seems to be a sneaky good player to me.
Well, he's got a ton of distance. For being an old guy to be able to throw that far, and then his putt is like this nose-up flutter putter that goes, it just stays straight. It's a really weird putt. He keeps his wrist low. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Let's see. MA1, Logan Larson finished first with a 17 down. That's really impressive for MA1. Patrick D'Angelo, he helped us out with a tournament quite immensely, moving baskets and setting up course maintenance. Thank you, Patrick. Thomas Pellerin and Patrick tied for second, so they had to play out for the trophy. Don't ask me who took which trophy, because I can't remember. John Flores, first place in MA40.
Comment.
Tim Lloyd, second place, MA40. Then we got a tied for third, Jared McCormick and Michael Van Hemert. Way to go, Jared. I think this is one of his first tournaments, so that's awesome. He tied for third. Todd Ho absolutely ran the MA50 division, first place, 15 strokes, so he beat second place by 10 strokes. Todd really threw down.
Todd's a good player, another Flagstaff guy.
Yeah, how would he done? He would have taken solo third place in pro.
He won by 20?
Wow. Oh, 20. I see +5. That's not a -5. Jim McIntyre, second place.
Lapping the field. Literally lapping the field.
That's a whole lap. Tom Osterdahl, third place, MA50. Way to go, Tom. Wally Mead and Mark Largy. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry, Mark. They were tied for first and had to play off.
Yeah.
And
Mark lost.
Yeah.
He came in the store, talked to him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a friend.
He's a good guy.
He was feeling it, Mark. I know you were feeling that. He was hurt but then he had a playoff with me last year and took me down. So How's it feel, Mark?
Little taste of your own medicine, fella.
Yeah.
Steve Seimer, third place, MA60. Let's see. So now MA2, we got Akshay. Took it down. Maybe time to move up, Akshay. That's a pretty good score, 10 down.
Really good score.
Alexander Harrison, second place. Tanner Brinkman, third place.
Outstanding.
Yep. And all we got is MA3 left. Chevin Noon was the only player in MA3 to shoot under par, and he shot 11 down. Well done, Chevin. Second place, Bodie Fernandez. The young buck, he could very well be the next Anthony Barela. Third place, Tyler Quaston, MA3, and that covers everyone.
Very well could be the next Anthony Barela. That's now some pretty big shoes.
Yeah, some huge shoes. It's a good segue, actually, for talking about Barela. Everybody else is 3 wins through 6 Elite Series.
Yeah. Jonesboro was, and you didn't see it coming because he was.
It was back and forth, yeah.
Well, no, he was.
He was a few strokes back.
I think even par through 10 or 11 or 12 holes. He went 6 down on the last 6 to win.
Wow, that's
He
funny.
wasn't having like a great day, but he hung in there. He was just lingering around, as he can do. But he made an eagle putt. I think it was 14.
That's right.
Stephen, you remember it was 14 putt. He made eagle, but I think it was. And it's the most reaction I've ever seen out of Anthony Barela.
You saw some fire out of him, huh?
He gave it the kind of thing, and you're like, okay.
Well, that's what you see,
wow.
Right?
Okay. This could be an interesting finish. Because what happens in things like that, I think adrenaline, if you're able to manage it, and I think he's come to that point in his career now where he can use it to his advantage and confidence instead of it be more of a fear factor, right? Or a careful, I'm getting closer. It's more of a, I got it.
Yeah.
Like, I got it type of thing. And
that's
a
amazing.
Weird tick in your brain, isn't it?
Budgeting your adrenaline is something I didn't even think about.
Right.
That's amazing.
B tier, A tier, it doesn't matter. Those pressures are still the same if you're coming into the stretch and you're right there and you overthink it. I have a tendency to overthink everything.
Always.
So it's a nightmare to me. But, well, not always, but you know what I mean? But Anthony, in that moment, it just seemed like, I got it. I got it now.
Yep.
He needed that putt because he had been playing so, for him, average. And then all of a sudden he's there. So what was interesting was Callaway.
God, Ben Callaway,
Thanks,
what a
Stephen.
season he's had.
And Callaway had it, and then he had, do you remember, Stephen? He had that putt that was 10 feet. 10 feet last round. And it goes right in the center, comes right back out.
Ezra had a spit out?
No.
Who?
Ben Callaway.
Oh, Ben Callaway.
Loses by 1. Had a 10-footer, went straight in the center. Dude. Went straight in the center of the basket, and the basket just full out rejected it.
That is so sad.
It was crazy. And then, you know, he
and Ben's
he
had
loses
such
by
a
1
good season.
So, and he's never won, which I didn't know. I didn't know Ben hadn't won before. So that would have been great to see, even though our Arizona guy's our guy. But
well, to your point of, you know, domination brings attention, is Barela becoming the next Tiger Woods to bring attention to our sport?
Yeah.
Like the complete domination he showed in the first 6 tournaments.
5. Yes. That's exactly what we talked about last week, and it's what the sport needs, and needs that person that people talk about.
Yes. And
eventually there's going to be, you're hoping that someone else can take him down because you want to get him to the top of the mountain, then we can't wait to get him off the top of the mountain. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things, right?
Who's going to knock him off? Yeah.
Right. But right now he's climbing his way up to the top of the mountain. He's got a great attitude about it. He seems to be such a placid, calm player to me. There's not a lot of ebbs and flows in his emotions. And I think that's a rare thing.
Well, it's super important to have.
You said when he was younger that you saw more of that.
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. So, well, it's gone. From what we can see.
Control,
because we saw in Europe, he could have handled that so many different ways that would have maybe not been good for his career. But he took it on the chin and
moved on.
Now look at him.
Yep.
Now look at him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he said that this had something to do with his success this year, that it was that may have just gotten to him enough where that focus is now tightened in a better way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we're seeing something really special out of him right now. And I can't imagine it's going to slow down. I just hope that he manages his time. I know he's young, but we hear it from the best players that it's a grind out there. And hopefully he takes the time to, smell the roses for a week, let the body heal, that type of thing, and get back to it. Don't try and, but again, there's the other side of that coin, in my opinion, that you strike while the iron's hot. So if it feels good up here and the body feels good, why would you stop? Why would you slow down?
Just run it.
Right. So he's got to manage that, and hopefully, I think he's got a good team around him. Obviously, he's very close with his family and everything that he's told us.
When he's close with Ricky too, and he's such a good mentor for him.
Yeah, and I think he's got a lot of eyes on him now, so people are going to even make sure that he's, his needs are being met. Because when you become the face of a sport out of the gate like this, I think the Disc Golf Pro Tour is probably having conversations with them too, like, how you doing? Are your needs met?
Yeah.
Are things
what can we
going
do
okay?
better?
Right. Those types of things would be really important. If they're not, that's a mistake. They should be communicating with them and make sure that something very special is happening right now. So let's make sure that the person that's creating this is not in need of something, and he's not saying anything about it. Right. I was going to grab the Dickerson bag.
Okay.
The Dickerson bag we're giving away. It's in the counter up front. Yeah. So when we get to 500
subscribers,
we're going to pull. So if you've been in the store and you've been buying discs, you got a ticket that goes in there, and then if you're a subscriber, we're pulling 10 names from Instagram, 10 names from YouTube, and we're throwing those in with the others. And
so everybody gets a chance, even if you're not buying in the store.
Even if you're not buying in the store, yeah. You get
odds, obviously, your odds are pretty high if you're buying for every new disc you buy in.
The Grip EQ.
Yep.
Valued around $280.
Yeah.
Really cool backpack. So that's up for grabs. We're at 300. We need 200 more subscribers.
Yeah.
We're going to draw it then. So if you're interested in that, great. Get your name in there as a subscriber, and we'll hopefully pull it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What disc? What was the first disc to have a 2-centimeter rim?
No idea.
Dang, you're not even going to take a guess.
No, because it's going to be an Innova one that I don't know of.
It's the Beast.
Oh.
The Berry Beast.
I throw the Beast.
Yeah, you like the Beast.
I do like the Beast. Good 10-speed.
Okay, which player? This one might be a little too easy. Which player has 7 signature versions of the same mold?
Again, it has to be an Innova. The 12-time champion?
Ken Climo.
Yeah.
It started with 6-time Rock all the way up to 12. Okay, what disc? Okay, so this one's probably not gettable, but it's still a fun talking point. In 1998, Scott Stokely used this disc to break the world distance record. 1998.
Cobra.
No, but I like where your head's at. He threw it over 500 feet.
Cobra did have it for a while in 98. So
it was a Discraft disc.
Ooh.
And they don't make it anymore.
Ooh. That's tough. I have no idea.
It's a Discraft XL.
Okay.
When I first started playing disc golf, I could throw my XL as far as my boss. So that one kind of plucked me. It took 3 years to beat that record. Christian Sandstrom broke it in 2002. 812 feet with which disc? Christian Sandstrom, the Swede.
Swede? That might be a giveaway.
It's not. Honestly, it's not helpful. I misled you with that.
A Wraith or a Destroyer? I don't know.
Valkyrie.
Oh.
812 feet with a Valkyrie.
I was in the family.
And in 2002, the Destroyer wasn't around yet.
Okay.
I don't even know if the Wraith was. Let's see. And that's all my fun facts for the day.
That's interesting because a Valkyrie is what speed?
9, yeah. 9 speed.
And it's like a -2.2, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually looks like a Leopard, just a 9-speed Leopard.
How in the world can you throw that thing 800 feet? Downhill?
Pretty
Had to be downhill.
I don't think so. To set the world
Downhill,
record?
downwind. Well,
You should see
that's
some
what
of
I
this
think is crap.
footage.
Can we talk about that? They keep showing this video of I threw it. I have the world record 1,100 feet.
David
And he's in the salt flats. He can't even stand up because the wind's blowing 70 miles an hour.
And he's over here gloating about it. We can all throw 1,000 feet with 30 miles an hour tailwind.
You could have hawked the loogies to 900. Right? Well, I mean, it's not as impressive when there was a 70-mile-an-hour tailwind.
No, they should probably not count that.
They have that flag that's there, and normally they're like this, and the thing's like this. And he can't even run up to throw it.
He threw it up.
Yeah, he
seriously,
didn't.
almost vertical to get it to go.
Yeah, because he knew.
farther.
He knew. And then who knows how far it rolled.
Oh, that's so funny.
So,
Not buying it.
Anthony Barela, what he just did at the start of the tour this year, he threw it 700 feet in the air, no roll, 700 feet plus.
So impressive.
That, to me, is the longest I've ever heard. Legit.
Yeah.
Not
Not a
downhill,
manufactured.
not downwind, not down this, that, and the other. It was legit.
Well, the world records, the way they keep it is pretty legit, except for the whole salt flat thing. They do it on flat ground to make sure.
Good.
And they do the competition
Good.
and measure it, make it all official.
You can't control the wind, I get that. But there should be boundaries on both sides, and it should be flat.
Not the true measure.
Not that. They keep showing it. Every tournament, they keep showing it.
Look
you
how
can't
far
even stand up. I honestly, I want to edit it and put it in here so you can all have a laugh with us if you haven't seen it. But it's like you can barely stand up because the wind's 70 miles an hour.
You have Disc Golf Network. He got a sponsorship for some rangefinder, so they keep showing it on Disc Golf Network now. That throw.
You know that
is
there's
so
like some tornado, like an F2 is like literally like 2 miles away or something, and just creating that because it's insane. And then when he throws it, everyone comes out and high fives him. Like, what in the world? But I know he can chuck it.
Yeah, to
There's
be
no
fair,
doubt.
everybody else was throwing that
He
day
can-
too to try to get the distance record, and he got it.
He
so.
can really throw a disc. There's,
Oh, yeah.
there's no question about it. He just didn't. To me, that doesn't. It's pretty stupid.
That's great.
All right, man.
Yep.
28.
28.
Short and sweet. See you guys next week. Thanks.
Have a good night, guys.